Hello everyone. Today I would like to introduce about the topic of decision analysis and stakeholder engagement. So as you know, here is the process of the decision analysis, and during this process there will be stakeholders and experts involving in identifying decisions and also in developing the decision model and providing the inputs for the simulation of the models. However, there are always questions about who are really considered as stakeholders and who are experts. This process can be done sometimes quite differently from research to research. It's not only in the context of decision analysis, but also in other natural resource management process when we identify stakeholders. That is the reason I want to really focus on understanding who are they and how could we or how they engage in decision analysis. So the question is, who are the stakeholders? And here I selected some definition. And the first one is by Freeman, and it is one of the most influential definition which has been cited by many other scholars, in which it says that stakeholder is any group or individual who can affect or is affected by a decision or action. And another definition by Starrick saying that stakeholder is any naturally occurring entity that is affected by organizational performance. So in this case, we can see that it's quite narrow in the context of organizational engagement, stakeholder engagement. However, there is one interesting point from this definition about naturally occurring entities, which means that it could be human but also non-human entities, such as forests or animals, for example. Another definition is by Werner saying that stakeholder is individual or group who has an interest in the project or is impacted by the project. So in this case, the definition of stakeholder is very much in the context of project management. And another definition by Howard is very specific in the decision analysis context, saying that a stakeholder is someone who can affect or will be affected by the decision. So based on the different elements of those definitions, I have constructed a definition for stakeholder in the context of the decision analysis, in which a stakeholder would be considered as any individual, group, or naturally occurring entity that has an interest in a decision, can affect a decision, or is affected by a decision.